Earlier this afternoon, about 12:13, our Consolidated Dispatch Center received a 911 call for a missing 3-year-old. Along with the Sheriff's Office, the Somerville Police Department responded, Dorchester County Fire and Rescue, Somerville Fire Rescue, and also Dorchester County EMS. At probably about 20 minutes after arrival on the scene, we learned possibly the child may be in a retention pond. A group of rescuers donned water gear, went in the water, and at 12:52 we located the 3-year-old deceased. At this time, we are continuing the investigation along with SLED, which is usual for a juvenile, and also the Dorchester County Coroner's Office. Currently, that's about all the information I have. All the investigators are meeting right now, going over stuff, and I'm sure there'll be some announcement either later today or possibly in the morning from the Coroner's Office. If I can answer any questions, I will. There's some that I may not be able to answer right now or can't answer right now.
Does that retention pond have a little skin of algae across the top so it looks like it might be solid to walk on, or what does it look like back there?
I honestly never got up to the retention pond. Okay, I was actually back away from it, waiting on you folks to get here.
If you're able to, do you happen to know how the 3-year-old got to the pond, or?
No, at this time I do not know that, and I'm sure that's something the investigators are working on right now.
Okay, any location of the guardian of the child at the time of the missing?
All I can tell you right now is we know that the residence of the 3-year-old was close by.
Okay.
Do you know if the pond at least had like some gating around it, or?
Had what?
If the pond was like fenced or it has a gate around it?
What part I could see from where I was, I did not see a fence. But that doesn't mean there wasn't a fence somewhere around it.
You said, okay, just to clarify, you said the residency is close by, so no confirming exactly which.
Yeah, the residence of the child was close by, yes.
I hate to ask you, Lieutenant, but what about charges?
That's all something that'll come down the pike after the investigation is completed. You never know how that's going to go one way or the other, and they've got a lot of work to do right now.
Do you know who made the call?
Honestly, I do not. In fact, I just looked at my app, and I did not notice a name in there. I'm sure there's one, but I didn't notice it.
So one thing we can see is there wasn't an adult around to stop this child from going into the pond. I mean, you want to say something to parents out there again?
I cannot make that assumption. I wasn't there. I didn't witness it. I'm sure that's something the detectives are working on.
What do you want to tell parents of young kids as they go into this weekend? School just started.
Well, I realize that, but if you have little ones and you live around the water, please keep an eye on them, know where they are at all times, and if there's a way to set it up, make it as hard as possible to get in that water.
Do you mind if I ask about specific protocol when it comes to these specific investigation cases? I guess a timeline or anything that you can give us in terms of that?
The timeline will be when the investigation is completed. Like I say, this is a joint investigation. It will be us, it will be SLED, which is common practice in the state for when you have a juvenile fatality, and then the coroner's office also. So everyone will have a part in it.
Would you say there's a threat to the residents who live in the apartment complex, or everything's kind of?
Everything's fine back there now. I mean, there's no threat to anyone whatsoever.
And the neighborhood is back open as functioning normally?
Yes. When I pulled up here with you all about 15 minutes ago, we had just opened everything up back in there.